All right. Joining us now, CNN political analyst Josh Rogin. He's a columnist for The Washington Post, also the author of the book Chaos Under Heaven, Trump, Xi, and the Battle for the 21st Century. Josh, good to see you again. Let's start where MJ left off. She said it'll take some time. We need the context of the next maybe months or years to determine the value of this summit. But today, what's your headline without any resolution to the big disagreements?
Right. Well, I'm a little bit more skeptical, frankly, Victor, than MJ on this point, because I think that the problems in the U.S. China relationship are structural, not personal. They're not going to be solved by any one meeting. In fact, they're all getting worse. You know, well, 3.5 hours that they talk, 3.5 hours, but no actual progress. They have an understanding, but no agreement, no overlap. China's not going to stop menacing Taiwan. They're not going to ease up on their human rights abuses of the Uyghurs or the Hong Kongers or the Tibetans. They're not going to stop their unfair trade practices. In fact, everything that was in trouble about the U.S. China relationship yesterday is even going to get worse over the next weeks and months. That's my prediction, frankly. Now, the headline for today is like, okay, well, at least we're talking to each other. That's good. There's no doubt that we have to understand each other. It's great that they can sit down. In that system, Victor, Xi Jinping is the only man with power. He just consolidated power. He's going to be dictator for life. He's the guy you got to talk to. So the headline is, at least we're talking. And that's a low bar, frankly, but it's better than nothing, I guess.
Do you think that third term, this unprecedented third term for Xi, makes progress on any of the most contentious matters even less likely in the short term?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. And this is talking to people in the region. I just got back from Taiwan. What they're gearing up for is a Xi Jinping who is more emboldened, more empowered, more aggressive, more reckless. What happens when these totalitarian dictators get total power? How did that work out with Vladimir Putin? It always tends to end badly. Now, again, that's why we need to talk to them. We need to make sure that they know what our policies are. But no, it never really happens that the dictator gets more powerful and then he gets nicer. That's not really the expectation, frankly. And that's a big problem, because the structural problem is that China is expanding in the region. They want us out of Asia. We don't want to go anywhere. And that's a problem that neither Biden nor Xi has a solution for it. So let's keep talking, but let's be clear-eyed about the totalitarian dictator that's sitting across on the other side of the table.
The president, I want you to listen to what he said here, the role of the midterm elections in the U.S. On perception of the U.S. around the world.
I think the election held in the United States, which still leaves a little bit uncertain, has sent a very strong message around the world that the United States is ready to play. The United States is, the Republicans who survived, along with the Democrats, are of the view that we're going to stay fully engaged in the world.
Overstated, understated, what do you think?
Listen, I've been to Southeast Asia twice in the last couple of months. It's very clear to me that these countries are watching our democracy. And to be sure, I'm sure that they're very happy that our democracy didn't collapse. But again, that's a pretty low bar, Victor, when you think about it. And what the region really wants is more investment. They want an economic plan that responds to their needs. They want America to put its money where its mouth is, and that's the missing part of our Asia strategy. Yes, we need to have a functioning democracy so that we have credibility, but A, I don't know if that's going to survive the next 2, 4, 8 years. Neither do you, neither does Joe Biden. And B, functioning democracy is really the bare minimum. We need to show up in Asia with more than just 3 hours of talk. We need to show up with our economic might, our diplomatic might, our soft power, and a robust military presence to deter China from invading Taiwan. And to its credit, the Biden administration is doing a lot of that, but not enough. At least that's the perception in the region, and that perception will remain.
All right, Josh Rogin, always appreciate the insight and perspective. Thank you, sir.
Anytime.